Hey everyone, welcome back. Again, it's so good to see all of you. And today is a toe design to go with these beautiful matte dewy rain look that I did to go with a special outfit on Friday. And the toe design is just as beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see this one. So let's get started on this design. All of you guys take care. Have a great night and God bless all of you. See you later. Hello everyone. So this is what I chose for this week's toe design to go with these beautiful matte nails. If you guys like this one, would like to see how I did it, then stay tuned. Hi everybody. So I'm back now to show you my toe design to match these beautiful matte nails that are going to go with my gorgeous outfit that I'm so excited to share with you guys on Friday. So let me show you what I'm using in today's design. I am using the same ones that I used for my nail design, which is this color, which is the Cover Girl, and it's called FAIT and Fronts. I don't know if you can see that. I will list all the supplies down in the box though. And then I top coated with Seche Vite, and then I did the design with black and silver acrylic paint. Here's my palette here, and I've just mixed a little bit of the black and the silver together so that when I do the leaves and the highlighting, I'm kind of working in all those colors there. And I start everything with the black. And then the rhinestones I'm using are those same ones, like in that design was on that wheel. I'm using this on the big toe, and I'm doing three, whoops, these are a little bit bigger. They're the ones that go on the smaller toes. These ones here, these are Swarovski crystals, those ones right there. But these ones here are the ones I'm using, the red right there, I'm using in the middle of the big toe, I'm doing 3 stones. And I'll show you that. But the other ones there, the Swarovski crystals, those ones are going on the baby toes. And here's what the design will look like. This is a finished look right here on my right foot. Trying to think here, I'm looking backwards at you guys. But anyways, you see that I did do the water look on these. I matted everything, did do the water look, even though I've got no design on the little toes, just the big toe, but that's okay. That's how I like it. And I did the water design, and then I put in the little bit bigger Swarovski crystals down by the cuticle. And then the big toe, I've got the design, the water look in that, and then I've done 3 stones in the middle of those flowers. So let me show you how I'm doing this. So on the big toe, I'm just bringing the design down from the corner. The other toe I worked from up in the corner to the right side. So the other one I work to the left side. So this side I'm going to work with the right is what I mean. So I'm just going to dip in the black, and just like I did on my toes, I'm just going to set the brush down, and I'm just going to slide along like I'm making a branch here. Just like that. And then I'll go on the other side of it, and I'll kind of drag it like that. And I'll draw in just a little bit closer for you so you can see this. And then along the other side of it, I will do the same thing, just pulling a branch kind of like that, swaying it a little bit. Whoops, I need a little bit more paint here. So I'll just kind of sway it like that. I'm having a hard time seeing this. Like that, just making it a branch. Doesn't have to be perfect, like I said, because it's just supposed to be kind of the background look where your flowers are going to go. I kind of messed this one up a little bit, but that is okay. I'm going to darken these a little bit more. Just make them a little bit thicker since it's the toe. And like I said, the flowers are going to be covering it and everything. So there you go, like that. And then I will draw this along like that. Let's draw this one down just a little bit more like that. Okay, then the flowers, same kind of concept. I'm making these a little bit bigger though. So I'm going to go like this and kind of do my fan flowers I do. I'm going to make 4 petals. So I'll go like that. And then like this, and like this. And then I'm going to do another one right up in here, and I'll make this one just a little bit smaller, just so that we've got room for all the flowers. That's kind of how I did the other toe, like that. And also making sure it's 4 petals. And then I will put one down on this side. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. I will put one right in here. So we go 1 petal, 2, make sure that your paints aren't dried out. I had to add a little bit more because my paints were a little dried out. So, and then just add another petal right there. So now you've got the 3 flowers. And then I kind of just went around and did a couple leaves like I did on my fingers. So I'm going to grab this darker silver black that I made, and I'm just going to make a couple leaves. So I'll do one here. And these ones, of course, were a little bit bigger. Do one here. And I'll do one just kind of randomly up to the top. I did a few like that too. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to go into the design. I was letting the design dry a little bit. Now I'm going to dip into the silvery black look. And I'm just going to highlight now. So I'm just going to, like I did on the fingers, just setting down just a little bit of silver into the the petals of the flowers. So my design's still a little bit wet, but that's okay. Just dabbing, like you're kind of just dotting it in a little bit just to give it a little bit of a highlight. So it kind of matches the fingers. And then just the basic silver, I'm going to go into my ones here just to give them a little bit of a highlight like that, my leaves. Like that. And then on the big toe, I kind of just went around with a few dots with black. I just wanted to add just a little bit more to it by just adding in a few dots here and there. Just kind of pulled this one together a little bit more, being a toe. It's a little bit bigger, had a little bit more room. So I kind of like to just dot in. And you'll see in the outfit why I did that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting on the stones on the first off, sorry, I won't be putting on the stones yet. I've got to matte top coat this first. So I'm going to matte, and I'm using this one, the OPI matte top coat. That's the one I use in my fingers. I'll list everything down in the box. So I'm just going to get all these painted up and have them matte look so that I can then get the stones on and do the water look. So that's what I'm going to do there. Hopefully I'm not in your guys' way here. A little bit harder when you do toe designs to not get in the way of this one. It's a little bit harder. So, but anyways, you just want to make sure that you paint every little nook and cranny because you're trying to get a matte look and you don't want any of that shiny look to shine through. But on this design, because we are doing partially a look with the raindrops, it's almost like you could make a little mistake on this one and not have them perfectly matted because, you know, it's just our little secret here. Yeah, big secret, right? All you YouTubers, I just let the secret out, right? Anyway, so I'm still letting this one dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to matte top coat that one too. Okay, before I matte top coat my big toe, I just wanted to show you when I came in and showed you the nails in the beginning, I didn't notice this till after I was looking at them, but my nails were all fogged at the end, and I'm thinking, what happened? I was wearing rubber gloves when I was doing my toe design, and I fogged them at the end because there's like powder inside the glove. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So what I did is just matte finished over them again, and I noticed I had lost a few stones. And when you matte finish something, the stones don't stay as good. So what I did is after it dried, I added a little clear coat, then the glue, and then put them down. So now they will hold because I can't top coat these, you know, when you have a matte on. But now they'll hold. But I'm sorry about that, guys. You can see they're still beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit of a clear dot to this one to make it look like rain, but everything else is doing good. So now let's go ahead and top coat this big toe. And we'll get this design finished up. So I just love this matte top coat. It is my favorite one by OPI. And like I said, I'll list it down in the box. Again, I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply Store. I always list what it is and where I got it from if I remember. So that's what I will do for you guys. But it is my most favorite matte top coat. And I'm sorry if my toes look a little bit dry from all that acetone I was using. Yep, it got dried. So I will, at the end, when you see the end product, you'll see everything's all oiled up and beautiful. So now I'm going to put the stones on the, okay, let's put the stones on. I'm going to use this one like I always use my brush on nail glue. So I'm just going to put a little dab, and I'm going to do it before I put the clear coat on to make the raindrop look. That's what I did on the last one. So I'm just going to get these on first. I'm just going to do a little dab on each one. I just want the smallest dab because, you know, that's why I like working with a brush on glue, because then you don't get so much glue, because I'm not going to be top coating these, so I need them to be sparkly. So I don't want too much glue. So now I'm just going to pick up my stones here and set them into the glue, and I'll let them just dry for a second. I don't want to push these down yet, like I said, because I don't want the glue to run over the top of them. So I kind of let it dry for a second first before I push these. Now if I was clear coating, I'd push right away. It wouldn't make a difference because I'm going to top coat right over the top of it. So it wouldn't make a difference, and it would still make them shiny. So these ones I'm just going to let them sit for a second, and then now I can give them a little push, making sure to be very careful. And these ones you want to give them a good push because you're not going to be able to top coat these, and you want these stones to stay. So, and they will stay, like I said, more on my toes than my fingers because, of course, I'm doing dishes and stuff like that, and that's why they popped off the other fingers, was because, you know, it's harder on a matte top coat for these to stay, I noticed, and I should have put a clear base under it first and then did the glue because I can't top coat. But when you can't top coat something, they also are not going to stay as well. So, but that's okay. I got it to work, and these ones will be just fine. So like that. Then the big toe, I'm going to be working with the smaller stones there because I'm putting 3 in each one. Okay, I'm back. I noticed that this silver flower here, I'd ran a little bit, so I added a little bit of black dots right there along the side, so I was able to fix it. I think my top coat wasn't, or my paints weren't dry all the way when I tried to add the top coat, and it smeared it. So, and normally I would have done the dry fast top coat first, but I just wanted to get this design done. So now we're just going to get the glue in there for me to put these stones in. And like I said, I'm doing 3 in each one because these are very tiny stones, and the flower on here is bigger. So I'm going to be, I need a little bit more glue, so I'm going to slide that forward and add in a little bit more glue so these can fit. I forgot I'm doing 3, so this amount of glue needs to be a little bit more. And then I'm going to, like I said, then I'm going to add the raindrops in after. So just go like that, those 3 stones, and then 3 into this one, just because these are so tiny, these stones, but I thought it would look pretty, and I didn't have enough of that one that I put on the baby toes. I didn't have enough left of that color, otherwise I would have used one of those instead, so it would have just been 1. But I kind of like it with the 3. I think it looks really pretty. So like that, and then we're going to add a few more on the other flower. Of course, all these stones are flipping over on me. Like that, and 1 more. If I can get it to flip over for me. They always flip when you need them not to, right? They move all around on you. So, okay, and I got them all pushed down good. So those are good right there. Now we're going to do the raindrops now. And I'm just going to just kind of use my brush now of my clear top coat and just put a couple little just spots that are wet like that. I don't need to use a small brush for this because I'm not trying to be too detailed on this one. I just want to have that raindrop look, the wet look behind it, the dew. So, and just randomly putting in a few little wet spots on them like that. And then the baby one, that one's pretty easy because it's little, so just a little bit. And then the big toe, I'm just going to drop a drop here and pull it up. Kind of just sporadically just set my brush down, getting it wet, like different wet looks there. Like it's kind of like a dew, like I said in my last design, kind of like that. And then I'll just put a couple down in there, just like that. So now I'm going to let this dry up, and I'll be back with the finished product. All right, I'm all done, and these turned out just as beautiful as my matte nails I did. Look at how gorgeous these are. Absolutely love them, and I'm super excited to show you guys the outfit. You're not going to believe it. So, anyways, thanks a lot for watching this video. I appreciate all your likes and your comments and all your guys' support. I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Good night.